Test, test, 1, 2. Hola from Tulum. Bienvenido. Es mi Airbnb. Today was so interesting. My first day in Mexico. Oh my God, dude. It is energetic. It is not anything like Jacksonville, Florida. The people, at least, the hive mind of Mexico, the overall vibe of consciousness. That's what I'm trying to say, I think. Anyway, yeah, I've learned a lot of Spanish words today because I had to. It took me a long time to find an ATM, and that worked. Okay, I went through 3 ATMs that didn't work in a span of like 4 hours. Yeah, it took me that long. Yeah, so it's been interesting. It was fun. My patience is definitely being challenged because I'm an American, and being born in America kind of subconsciously programs you to be an impatient person. I think that's my belief. But I'm trying. So I'll talk more about that later. My journey here in Tulum. Right now, like, it's midnight right now, and man, a lot's going through my mind about doing ayahuasca, and I'm nervous and excited. And someone told me recently that it's the same thing. It's the same emotion, and I was like, huh. Okay, well maybe it is. That's nice. That's kind of comforting. Because if you're nervous, get those butterflies in the stomach. When you're excited, you get the butterflies in the stomach. So maybe it is the same emotion. And the only difference is what we associate this feeling to. So it's our choice to associate it with something negative or something positive. Ayahuasca. Real quick, if you don't know what ayahuasca is, it is a psychedelic brew that originated from the Amazon rainforest, that the indigenous people of the Amazon had been drinking through ceremonial practices. And what it does is brings out your traumas. It allows you to discover things about your subconscious that you didn't know that you may have been holding on to, or it also communicates with you through a language that isn't like talking. It communicates with you through like a telepathy and symbolism, and I've also been told that spirits that you meet during the ceremony, slash aliens, slash elves, slash Mother Aya. Some people have met the spirit of the plant, the spirit of the vine. And she's a divine feminine spirit. I have a friend that did ayahuasca, and someone kissed her, or Mother Aya kissed her, and when she kissed her, It like filled her body with like this golden light and cleansed her from the inside. Like, that just sounds otherworldly and alien, and just, I can't imagine it. And also, I was told that ayahuasca is nothing like mushrooms or LSD, and that's kind of hard to imagine. So anyway, back to what ayahuasca is. It's a vine mixed with a specific leaf, I believe. How they found out to mix these two plants out of the thousands of plants in the rainforest, the Amazon, that beats me. I don't know how they stumbled upon putting these two plants out of thousands in some, I think, hot water. I think they boil it and make like a tea out of it. So the vine has, okay, I might get this wrong, but one of the plants, yeah. The vine has DMT in it, and the leaf has a enzyme prohibitor, I believe. I'm gonna look that up real quick. It pretty much, DMT isn't absorbed normally in our stomachs, and but when we add this enzyme inhibitor, not prohibitor, it allows us to absorb the DMT completely. So, yeah. Geez, I am not good at explaining this right now. Sorry. So pretty much, you can only experience this experience with these two plants put together. That's insane. And they say that they've integrated themselves with the plants, and they communicate with plants. They believe that every plant in the Amazon, or every plant on Earth, actually, not just the Amazon, has a spirit, and you can get to know this spirit by integrating yourself with this plant. And what the integration process looks like for someone that would be called a shaman, they integrate themselves. They eat the plant, or they smoke it, or they put it on the skin, or they do experiment with a specific plant for like an extended amount of time, for like half a year or a whole year, and they don't eat many other things or nothing else at all other than just this plant. So they really get to know the spirit of that specific plant. So just imagine, okay, how much knowledge of all plants that they've integrated themselves with have been passed down generation after generation. That's the real medical industry, I would say. Yeah, I mean, there have been testimonies of people being cured of cancer, HIV, herpes, disease, things that supposedly can't be cured here in the Western world, in Western medicine. Which, it's not the main reason I'm doing this, but I do have a disease, and it would be nice if Mother Aya could help me in some way, heal my disease. But I can't go into the ceremony expecting that, of course, or and if nothing happens, I'm going to be let down. So I really don't have expectations. I do expect myself to have the intention to heal. Sure. That's what I have to do. I have to have the intention to heal, but also I want to have the intention to say, hey, Mother Aya, can you just show me what I need to see? And I'll try my best to surrender to it and accept it. Like, I'm getting shaky thinking about it right now. Or I'm just really cold. I think I'm just cold. Also, you know what? I have a fear of puking. And you do vomit during the ceremony. It lasts 4 to 6 hours. And I might do like multiple, like one every other day for a week. So I might do like 3 or 4. I don't know yet. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, I don't like puking at all. I was honestly traumatized kind of as a kid. When I got sick to my stomach, or I saw other kids puke in front of me. Oh my God. Ooh, I would immediately like cover my ears. I would start rocking back and forth and start hyperventilating, having a panic attack. That's how bad it was. And that somehow stuck with me for like 7 years. So every night I had a panic attack. It was just fucking horrible. So I'm not looking forward to purging. They call it purging because you're not just vomiting. You're not just puking. Okay, there's during the psychedelic experience that you're
During the psychedelic experience that you're experiencing.
See, that was Terrence McKenna. During the psychedelic experience, you're not just puking because you're actually getting rid of like traumas, pain, subconscious programming in the form of puking. And that's not the only way of purging. There are other ways people can purge. You can actually laugh like uncontrollably. You can cry really hard, which that sounds really nice because it happened to me once on a mushroom trip. Oh my God, it was the most beautiful cry I have ever experienced. The most powerful experience I've ever experienced, actually. Most healing. And I was by myself. Oh, I should talk about that in another episode, but where was I? Ayahuasca, purging. Oh yeah, other ways of purging. I heard some people have fallen asleep, but I don't know if that was true. Like sleeping is a form of purging. That'd be kind of funny. I drink it and like, you know, the shaman's like, yes, he is purging all of his pain out of his body by snoozing it up. I will not be doing it with a group. It's not an ayahuasca retreat. I'm doing it with a shaman. And I believe some musicians who will be playing some Icaros or Icaros. I don't know how you pronounce it. But it's spelled Icaros. And Icaros are sacred songs that supposedly came from the world that you enter during an ayahuasca experience. So they claim that the words that they sing and the music that they play like actually came from that world, whatever dimension or whatever you want to call it. And so when people are going through the ceremony, and they hear this music, it's supposed to heal them. It's supposed to ground them, because of the reason it's heavily, correlated to the world, because it came from that world. So that's really exciting, actually, because I'm a musician, and I already understand that unexplainable connection you can have with music. It is unreal. It is spiritual for me. Music is my religion. Rhythm, really. Rhythm is my religion. That sounds corny as fuck, but hey, it's true, man. It's true. It's so meditative. If you've ever been in a drum circle, oh my god, you should try it. You should try a drum circle, because I did it for like 3 hours straight once. I did not get up once. I didn't stop. Like, I literally kept playing the drum for 3 hours straight. It's so cool. It is so cool, because if there's like, 20 people there, you can change up the beat a little bit and see if there's like a ripple effect of everyone else to see if they follow what you play. It's like my own little like experiment with consciousness, with a group's consciousness. It's really cool. And sometimes it does happen. So where if I change, we're playing the same beat, and then I go like this. Like if I change it just like that, there might be some people that change it, and then the majority changes it, and then everyone's playing that beat. It's so cool. And then you find yourself actually changing the beat because you heard someone else change the beat. And sometimes I don't do it on purpose. I kind of just, because it's a flow, I'm in this flow state, right? And I'm playing the drum, and when the beat changes and I start playing that new beat, it's like I only notice until like I kind of wake up out of the flow state a little bit. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain if you don't really necessarily know what the flow state's like. But it's like an on and off sleeping and awake kind of thing. If you're going for a long time, like a drum circle. So like you're awake if you consciously decide to change the beat, okay? And you're asleep in the flow state, not asleep, but like not awake in the flow state when you're just allowing the beat to happen and you're allowing your hands to hit the drum. It's magical. It is magical. So I'm really excited about the music part. That's really nice that they are putting that together. They're doing this for me. I mean, this is actually it's just such an honor to be able to have a personal shaman, a one-to-one ceremony. And I have heard the cons of an ayahuasca group ceremony. And that's, you might actually purge 4 other people. Because when everyone's elevated to that level of consciousness at the same time in the same room, there tends to be one consciousness. And they're like the person next to me, if they're going through some stuff, the entity of consciousness may concentrate, or may just happen to be concentrated in my direction, like the epicenter of the room's consciousness. And so I might be the one to have to purge for someone next to me. That sounds not so fun. It doesn't sound, it sounds honestly distracting. And I don't want to be distracted, and I planned on really diving deep in my mind, and I feel like doing a group ayahuasca ceremony, you know, it has the possibility of distracting me. Let me see if this camera's still recording. Okay. Well, I should end this here then. Yeah, so I mean, a lot's going through my mind, and I'm nervous and excited and honored, and it's all surreal of what's happening right now. I mean, I'm in Mexico. Like, what the hell? Like, for me, I don't know. I came from a situation where I just never thought this would happen for me. So I'm very happy, very surprised, and I got the butterflies. All right. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace out. Have a good night. Look into ayahuasca. And, also, sorry, I'm doing combo before ayahuasca, which is a frog poison, which also makes you vomit. And it's not even a psychedelic, so I'm gonna be sober puking. I'll have to record myself doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna stop thinking about puking now. Have a good night, y'all. And I'm wearing headphones for no reason. I like it. It's quiet. Oh, it's so calming. Okay. Have a good night. Thanks for watching the MindJam podcast. I am your host, Jake. And give me a little subscribees, and a little likeys. You know. Okay, adios.